In this video, we're going to start to style our jumbotrons. So let's start off by selecting a class of jumbotron. And here we're going to set the color to FE, FE, FE. The margin, bottom, set to 0 pixels. Cancel out that existing margin bottom. We're going to set a padding top of 95 pixels and a padding bottom of 95 pixels. So that's essentially what all of our jumbotrons are going to entail. The text color, the padding top and the padding bottom. Now, I've got some images stored in this image directory in the backgrounds folder. And these images have been obtained by placeimg.com. So you can find those images there if you would like to implement them yourself. So for our home section, we're going to have a jumbotron with an ID of home. This one I'm going to set a background, URL into our images directory, backgrounds, and a home.jpg. Also got some additional styling, so we've got our background repeat set to, going to set that one to no repeat. We have our background size. Let's set that to cover. And our background attachment, we're going to set that to fixed. So we get this nice kind of effect when we scroll over the images will stay fixed in that location. So I'm just going to copy these three properties and values and going to continue on with another jumbotron. This time with an ID of testimonials. This one's going to have a background set to a URL, to our images directory, our backgrounds, and this one is called testimonials.jpg. And just paste in those styles. And finally selecting our jumbotron with an ID of portfolio. Here we've got a background set to a URL, our images directory, our backgrounds, and this one's called portfolio.jpg without the E. And paste in those styles again. One last thing, jumbotron, select the H1 element, and we'll set the margin bottom to 40 pixels. So let's go ahead and save this and check it out in the browser. So as you can see, we've got this nice kind of background set for our home. If we scroll down, we've got one set for our testimonials, it's quite nice. And we've also got one set for our portfolio, which also looks quite nice. As you can see, as I scroll over, the image stays fixed, but the page moves on. So there's just one more thing I want to implement. That's in our media query down the bottom here. And the reason for putting the media query at the bottom is so no other styles override these media queries. So we've just got jumbotron, and we're going to set the padding top to 225 pixels and padding bottom to 225 pixels when we're on a device at least the size of an iPad in portrait orientation. So let's save this and take one more look. Refresh, and we've got a little bit extra spacing at the top and the bottom of these sections, so it looks quite nice. And our home section, there we go. So in this video we've just added some extra styling for our jumbotrons.